they have you in the rumor mill today about something about Dennis Rodman, girl.
Girl, okay.
Dennis Rodman.
I know, and I had to go step in and say, no, he did not. Supposedly we dated and we didn't. And just for all of our fun viewers out there, I was asked many years ago, hey, Vivica, would you go to the Oscars? And first I was like, absolutely. And they're like, but it's with Dennis Rodman. And I was like, oh, he's cool, basketball player. I like sports, you know. And I had literally, when I stepped and got in the car was the first time I met him. And it was like, hey, how are you? Okay. And we did it. We went viral because, of course, it was like, oh, my gosh, they're so different from each other. And as I said, when I stepped in, that was it. At the end of the night, I shook his hand, said goodbye, and that was that.
And sometimes people don't know that we do that. You know, some things be set up, and that's how you blossom a relationship, whether it's a friendship or whatever it is. That's how you meet people. I met Cisco the same way. I went to the MTV Awards with him. No, before that, it was, the premiere. What's the movie that he did the soundtrack with Will? Wild Wild West.
Yes, okay.
That was the first time I met him. And there was all kind of rumors going on, but I was like, sometimes you gotta let it roll off your chest and just go, okay, all right, I'm at least
right. But then sometimes you need to address it.
Sometimes you do. I did Celebrity Apprentice with Dennis Rodman, and
oh my gosh,
he came up to me. He goes, you know, I don't date black girls usually, but I would date you. And I was like, oh, is that?
Oh, really?
Were you honored?
It was funny. It was funny as hell to me because I'm with the shits. I'm with the fuck shit. Like, I think it's funny as hell. We never went out, but Selena, we've all had rumors about people they say we're with and did not happen. Has that happened to you as well?
Yeah, I went to the normally athletes. I don't know why, because maybe I'm 5'10", so they just throw me down to the athlete room. I don't know. You know, a sister can't never just have a normal human, you know. But I went to the BET Awards with Napoleon Harris, and we did the same thing. We just went just for, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just same thing that you guys are explaining. But I wore his jersey because I thought that was sharp. So I had the jersey like blinged out because that was like the style back then.
Because that's how you do things.
That's how it jammed me up though, because then it was like, oh well, you must be together because you was wearing this jersey. But Napo was like shy, that's like my friend, you know. But I mean, and then they always saying, everybody say I'm with R. Kelly. That I can't never get away from that. If I said I was with R. Kelly, I couldn't. Anybody that stand next to him is with R. Kelly. So
why can we just let them know that when you're in the business, a lot of times you're at an event and there's a photographer and then that person or you have a publicist, they go, can we get y'all together for a picture? Take a picture. You don't even remember it half the time. And then they say, y'all fucking, y'all together. You done missed it. You broke up the marriage. No, I did not.
Yeah. You know what they do too though? They do that to women a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my industry, like, oh, you can't be really popping. Like, the only way that you're really getting on is if a man is responsible for that setup. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, if I'm standing next to a producer, he wrote all the songs, he produced all the songs. That's the reason why she there today. You know, so they just, I think they do that with women all the time.
I think if that worked, I could set myself up with a few good men.
I wish
that's right.
I wish I had as much fun as my reputation. Like my list, I'm like, damn, I would have, but that happened. Like, who's the craziest? What's the craziest like love connection or a person they put you with that did not happen? When you're like, dog, come on now, didn't happen.
For me, it wasn't really they were just making up stories about me and 50 Cent forever, like that I jumped over his fence and drove through the barricade and this and the third.
I heard that.
I was on set in Baltimore filming. I was like, how?
Wait, they said you jumped over his fence. Vivica A. Fox, can you please set the record straight? Did you or did you not hop over the fence of 50 Cent and get on his property?
No, I did not. I mean, you know, I'm a bad bitch. Don't get me wrong. You know, if I want to go get something, I'm going to go get it. But it wasn't like that.
So Vivica,
is his penis worthy of jumping a fence?
Right, correct.
Is it?
So Vivica, what you're saying you did not kill him over. You didn't kill Bill over the fence.
No, I didn't kill Bill over that dick. No, that's what you want to say. No, I did not.
My question was is he that bomb like that where someone would want to jump the fence? Like, is he that good and bad where not you, but someone would jump a fence?
I plead the fifth.
Want me to answer that for you, Viv, please?
Please.
All inquiry minds want to know. We talked many times.
I want to say this, that they were in a real relationship. Yeah. So that means as woman and man, they were sleeping together. And it was more than a month. It was more than 2 months. So I would say that if it's that long, it was good. So the question is it not good enough to jump over the fence? Because I would say, I'm sure it is probably good enough to jump over a fence. But did she do that? Or did she need to do that? No.
And there we have it.
Is there a fence that y'all would jump over for?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know. I might. I might jump over a fence.
Last time you said you wanted one.
I might. And he gonna be on the other end just to get me. You know what I mean? Oh, he's right there. Hey, baby, I'm glad you there.
And then he'll catch you. Okay, I got it.